Thank you, Chairperson. Madam Speaker, as we in the ACDP participate in this budget vote in the 30th year of the constitutional democracy, we must reflect on how effective our executive oversight has been. And it is a pity that it took the Constitutional Court to remind us that Parliament's duty to hold the executive to account is not a political choice where a majority vote or procedural manoeuvres can be used, but a strict constitutional obligation. The Zondo Commission into State Capture meticulously set out how Parliament had failed in its oversight duty. And whilst most of the Commission's recommendations to improve parliamentary oversight have been implemented, we still seem to be failing in our oversight duty. As fraud and corruption is increasing day by day, it is now reaching the highest echelons of the SAPS and the criminal justice sector. And one cannot but sense that there is a feeding frenzy, almost like locusts who are looting and stealing our public funds. And this despite the very best endeavors of us as Parliament and law enforcement agencies like the Hawks, the SAPS, SIU, NPA and others. Yet there is always hope. The God that I serve promises in his word that he will restore what the locust has eaten. What is needed is more action and more prayer to restore the moral fiber of our nation. William Shakespeare wrote, "There's a tide in the affairs of men, which when taken at its flood leads on to victory. That tide is rising now. It's a clarion call against corruption. It's the cry of helpless citizens who demand an end to corruption, so that state funds can be better spent on clinics, hospitals, schools, police stations, better services, not looted and stolen." And as we consider the budget for the rebuilding of Parliament, may we, like Nehemiah, not only rebuild the walls physically, but also rebuild the moral fiber of our nation. And if one has regard to the tree design of the new Parliament, may this Parliament increasingly become a symbol of the tree of life referred to in Genesis and Revelations, whose leaves will be for the healing of our nation and nations around us. Lastly, may I take this opportunity on behalf of the ACDP to thank the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, House Chairs, the Secretary to Parliament and all staff members for their hard work and commitment this past year. I thank you.